Hey, what's up guys, Hayden here, back with another video, and today we're going to do something a bit special. We're doing a Q&A video. Now, a few days ago, I posted on the YouTube community tab. It's been a while since I used the YouTube community app, and I thought, might as well, I'm a bit bored around the house just doing nothing, and I'm kind of procrastinating with my film projects. I thought that it would be a fantastic way to do a little Q&A video to get to know me a little bit and to see if you have any questions that you are burning to ask me. Now, out of my 1,190 subscribers, I only got 7 questions, but it's more than 6, less than 8, so I guess that we kind of got a little bit of a good leadway here and there. Hopefully, as the channel keeps on growing, we get more subscribers, and hopefully in return, we get more questions and we get more active commenters on the YouTube, I almost dropped my phone, on the YouTube community tab. I'm not too sure if people actually look at the YouTube community tab. I mean, I don't, but sometimes I do, and I just kind of flick through it. I just want to watch my video. But yep, shout out to the 7 people who have commented, and I'll do my best to answer it. Alright, so let's get into the first question. The first question is from Richard Boone. He says, who or what inspired you to be a Michael Jackson impersonator? Now, probably the obvious person, he's on my shirt, it's obviously in the name, it's Michael Jackson. And yeah, that's the answer. Let's go on to the next question. I'm only kidding, there is a much more in-depth answer to that. Now, for those who don't know me, I actually came from a performing arts background. I used to do dancing, and I also used to do acting on the side. I actually wasn't a Michael Jackson impersonator, so to speak, in my whole performing arts career. I did jazz, ballet, tap, as well as a bit of hip hop. But in 2009, when Michael Jackson tragically passed away, I kind of saw his dance moves and his ability to sing. I thought, man, that was pretty cool, pretty fantastic. And 10 to 11 years later, I'm doing what I do best, which is performing arts, as well as being a fan of Michael Jackson. So it's a good combination of 2 of my favorite hobbies, which is being a Michael Jackson fan, as well as the performing arts. I usually don't like using the term impersonator, even though that's just an umbrella or throwaway term. I use the term usually tribute or tribute artist, or just being in general just a Michael Jackson performer. However, being a Michael Jackson performer really opened up my confidence, as well as given me opportunities that I never thought I actually would be doing in my life. Like, I performed in front of the Newtown Police Force doing Billie Jean. I've done countless and countless of performances where, the crowd just goes absolutely nuts and insane. Like, it's crazy. Like, even just doing one single moonwalk, the whole crowd's just cheering, and I love it. I love the adrenaline that the audience gives me. It's great to see people enjoying the music as well as the dancing, as you can see in my wardrobe series and all that stuff, it's a quintessential Michael Jackson fashion and glamour. You got the white glove, you got the fedora hat, you got the Thriller jacket, all that amazing stuff that people are going to expect, and then they do expect it, and it just blows their mind. So even my parents, or even teachers who are around that age category, who grew up in the 80s and 90s, they've seen Michael Jackson, on TV or even in concert, which is great. But me performing that, they go, wow, you really perform like Michael Jackson, like that was crazy. And I just love that experience. Hopefully I didn't waffle on, but yeah, that's my little 2 cents towards that question. But before we continue the video, I like to talk about my business called haydenhuynhmedia. For those of you who don't know, haydenhuynhmedia is a freelancing video production service. Links will be in the description below pertaining to our business. We do freelancing videos for any event, big or small, whether it be your birthday party, your event. You can check us out on the following social media links at instagram.com/haydenhuynhmedia, facebook.com/haydenhuynhmedia, or you can subscribe to our new business YouTube channel called, once again, haydenhuynhmedia. There on each social media links, you get to see what I actually do on a professional basis, which is basically on set with a camera, doing sound, or all other cool things revolving around the film industry. So if you're a main fan of the Hayden Huynh channel and you want to support us even more, feel free to subscribe to the Haydenhuynhmedia channel, and don't forget to follow on our other social media links. And don't forget to check out our new custom website, haydenhuynhmedia.com. How simple is that? There you get to see all the works that I've done underneath the Hayden Huynh label, the services we offer, and basically you can check out the services that we have to offer. Now, let's get back into the main video. Next question is by Kane Pettiford. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. Where is the best place to get Michael Jackson jackets that would ship to Australia? Now, I'm assuming you're an Australian citizen. I am myself too. I live in Sydney, New South Wales. Come and stalk me. Now, I made a video of where to get Michael Jackson apparel or jackets, costumes, whatever. Usually the best bet is to do it online. What not to do is to buy the costume brands such as Ruby's or some other ones, Smithy's for example. All those dedicated cheap costume stuff I would not advise getting. It's honestly a waste of money and you're better off buying something that is quality online such as eBay or AliExpress. Usually with eBay there's Australian sellers, either they sell it brand new or they sell it secondhand. I was fortunate enough to get a really top quality Thriller jacket for only 50 bucks from a secondhand seller. But usually most Michael Jackson clothing either come from America or they come from China. Now buying stuff from China, especially due to the coronavirus, it takes a crap ton of time. So you can expect to wait a month to even 3 months in terms of the shipping. I'm assuming that you're buying online, not doing cash on delivery and all that stuff and just going through stores. Online is a better experience, especially if you're looking for niche clothing. So if you go to the video where to get Michael Jackson clothing, I have 2 sellers that I usually use. One is from eBay, it's called Runic 2012. They're based in China, so you're gonna expect a month to 3 months in terms of delivery, but it does ship to Australia. And the other one is called the Michael Clothing Company on AliExpress. That comes from China as well, so expect a little bit of a delay time, but they have a lot of variety in terms of Michael Jackson clothing at affordable prices. Another famous site that does ship to Australia, because I have emailed them, but I haven't bought it from them because they're really expensive, is michaeljacksoncelebrityklothing.com. I haven't tried it, but if you do have a little bit of money, you know, take one for the team, let me know if it actually works. But yep, they are the top 3 that I usually use when I buy my Michael Jackson clothing. I Am a Loser, what an appropriate name, I know that's an MJ song, says, what do you think about the This Is It clothing? It's different. I think the Michael Jackson This Is It clothing is something fresh, something funky, something new from what Michael previously done on his tours. I think some songs could be reconsidered, like Wanna Be Started Something. It's a whole head-to-toe lucite Swarovski, am I pronouncing it right? Swarovski crystal, basically, it's a crystal suit and it looks really heavy. I mean, the loafers, they look almost vinyl-like, so that's gonna be uncomfortable. As well as you've got the shoulder pads, as well as the whole thing is just basically dripped in Swarovski crystals, which is crazy, especially with the sunglasses. I think it's a bit gimmicky, but I wouldn't even call them sunglasses. They look like something you'd buy off like the $2 store. However, you know, that's Wanna Be Started Something, that whole crystal. I really like the traditional Michael Jackson clothing that they put a little bit of twist on it. I'm looking at myself in the monitor, so hopefully my eyes don't look a bit cross-eyed. But I like the Thriller jacket a lot with the blood curdles, that looks awesome. Billie Jean, I love how they have the LED strips on the side as well as in the jacket. Black or white, now that was really cool, how it's like a studded jacket, but I really do miss the traditional black or white costume, which is the white V-neck, the white shirt, and the arm brace. I wish they had done an arm brace, that would have been so cool. Jackson 5 Melly, that is the most awesome suit that I've ever seen. Man in the Mirror, look, I'm a bit iffy about the crystals like on the chest and all that stuff, but it looks really cool. The loafers were actually different. Now, Zoldy actually created custom loafers for Michael Jackson. And if you read The King of Style by Michael Bush, he kind of briefly touches on how he was a bit concerned that they didn't use fluorescents for that. You know, to me, I prefer the traditional penny or fluorescent looking loafers that Michael has already used. You know, if it's not broken, don't fix it. There's also costumes that didn't actually make the featurette of the This Is It clothing. You can see on online leaks that there's actually more clothing that actually didn't make the final cut. So Jacob Puccini, MJ, if I butchered your last name, I'm super sorry. How did you find about Michael and what is your favorite MJ dance? I'm assuming what is your favorite MJ dance? By the way, you're awesome, man. Huge fan. Well, thank you, Jacob. Really appreciate it. How did I find about Michael Jackson? That is a funny question. It was my 8th birthday. It was March. And my dad showed me a newspaper clipping of him announcing the This Is It concert. I think he said something silly, something bad about MJ, and I thought, hang on, I might research about this bloke. That was just like a little bit of research for an hour, and I thought, no, okay, he's a celebrity, he's a singer, he looks pretty cool. When I really got to know MJ was when he died, and they were showing clips of him dancing in music videos, and I thought that's really cool. And basically, I started listening to his music and I started watching his concerts, and the rest is history. Jeremiah Carter says, what's your favorite Michael Jackson song? Now, I covered that question in a video it's not 101 facts about me, let's see. 43 quick facts about me, that goes for 11 minutes, but my favorite, it's hard because it always changes every week. But usually my all-time favorites is Billie Jean and Smooth Criminal. Char Goes Boom says, will you do a reaction on Dangerous 96 100's video Escape Tour fan made Billie Jean? Now, that is a channel that I have never heard of in a very long time. The reason is that Dangerous 9600, I used to listen to Dangerous 9600 song. That's a very long username. I'm just gonna call him that channel. I used to listen to that channel all the time. I'm gonna do a live reaction now. A month ago. Yeah, I used to listen to him when it was a new channel. Yeah, when he only had like 5 videos or so. But yeah, that's a 9-minute video. I only listened to the first 1 minute. You know, it's Billie Jean. Everyone knows Billie Jean. But yeah, let's look at it. So it looks like the Michael Jackson Billie Jean Escape World Tour has 1.1 million views, and that's crazy because I remember it used to be at like 1,000-ish. That's a cool graphic. Got Lightman, similar to This Is It. Oh, he made a studio version as well, that's cool. Got a little bit of a montage there. Okay, someone interrupted me when I was filming, but I actually found the studio version, which only goes for 7 minutes. 7 minutes-ish, but I'm only gonna listen to the first minute or when the verse actually starts, because usually when I judge live studio versions or fan-mades, I always hear for the drums, always hear for the instrumentals and all that stuff. And if I really like it, I'll download that onto my phone and I'll just probably listen to it or even make a dance video out of it. All right, let's get into it. So the drum sounds like it's a mixture of Dangerous and History. This sounds like an old History Tour instrument that used to be around. So, no, I think actually it's the old History Tour instrumental, I believe. Yeah, it is. Just sounds better actually. The drums have more reverb and the strings sound more punchier. Okay, so the acapella is a bit out of time. There's some new backing vocals there. Yeah, so it seems like it's just the old History Tour fan-made version, but just added more stuff, which is cool. Okay, so he added a Punjabi. I remember this Punjabi version. I've got it download on my phone, and it's a mixture between Under Pressure, Billie Jean, and some other song. But to be honest, I don't think it actually fits with the Escape Tour version. But yeah, in my opinion, probably not a fan of it. It just sounds like the old, there used to be an old History Tour fan-made instrumental that was around. I think that was back in 2013. And then he just slapped on the acapella, which is out of time. And then he slapped on new instruments, which is an added bonus and makes it a unique touch. And then the Punjabi remix actually kind of ruins it. So it's okay. And last but not least, the question is by Anthony Hill MJ. Are you subscribed to my channel? Yes or no? Lol. Indeed, I actually am subscribed to your channel. Loving your content, love the dance moves, keep it up. Just one tip for you, just a tip for your videos is try and make some lighting. You know, some videos are quite dark and I can't really see you dance or you can't really see you talk. You know, have even turn on some lights in your room and all that stuff. Try to make it look as lively as possible. And that's about it in terms of the Q&As. Hope you enjoy and hopefully I did answer your questions. If you want to follow up answer on the stuff that I've said, just leave it. Just chuck a comment in the comment section down below. Hope you enjoyed, like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Catch you around.